coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach. See how the city's excellent credit rating equates to lower taxes for you. Plus, beach high schools are ranked among the nation's best. Find out how your school placed. And Chinese culture takes over Tallwood High School. Find out why. That and more are coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello, and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Georgine Jones, and thanks for joining us. We all know that a good credit rating lets us take advantage of low interest rates and qualify for excellent deals. Well, the city knows that too, and they recently got some really good news regarding their credit score. For the fourth year in a row, Wall Street has reaffirmed Virginia Beach's standing as the financially best managed city in Hampton Roads. The resort city was awarded the highest possible bond rating, a AAA from all three agencies, Fitch, Moody's, and Standard & Poor's. So what does this mean for citizens? Lower long-term costs, meaning lower taxes. In fact, bond sales have saved taxpayers $3.9 million over the last 14 years. You can read more at vbgov.com/finance. And while the city was celebrating their good news, the school division announced their own accolades. Virginia Beach high schools have earned some bragging rights. All 11 of the division's high schools have been ranked among the nation's best. The Washington Post just released its list of the top public high schools in the nation, and all beach high schools made the cut. Princess Anne High School was given the highest rank in the division at 250th in the nation. Rankings are based on a ratio of advanced placement and international baccalaureate tests taken compared to the number of graduates. Virginia Beach is the only division in the Hampton Roads region to have all its high schools named among the nation's best. And we might as well keep the good news coming. GrowSmart, a city program that improves early education, is an integral part of workforce development and improves the lives of hundreds of local families, has won a national award for innovation.
And what's this? What do we call this? One what? $1.
The National Alliance for Innovation honored the GrowSmart initiative with an Outstanding Achievement in Innovation Award.
The city of Virginia Beach has invested in early childhood education since the late 1990s. We made a major transition in 2011 by transferring the office of Virginia Beach GrowSmart from public libraries to economic development. And that really made the connection between investing in 0 to 5-year-olds is an investment in the workforce of the future.
Also helping out in that investment was the Envision 2040 report, which provided a thoughtful vision for Virginia Beach to achieve by 2040.
Which included the bold goal of increased investment in early childhood education in order to achieve the future that we want for Virginia Beach.
GrowSmart won praise for two specific innovations. The first was partnering with local child care centers to provide business counseling and mentoring. The second was becoming part of the city's Economic Development Department, a recognition that outstanding child care and education helps to create a skilled and educated workforce for the future.
As we began to evaluate and sort of look at the future of our city, it became very apparent that workforce development is going to be key to our success from an economic development standpoint. The further examination, we saw that, we need to begin to engage our citizens at the earliest age possible.
Studies show that quality early education provides Virginians with $2 billion in benefits over 17 years, including reduced needs for special education, child welfare, and grade retention, high earnings by parents, increased tax collections, and fewer crimes.
One of the comments that I use quite often is if you educate, there's less of a chance to incarcerate. So that's one of the reasons why we are big believers in educating our young folks. And when you get them even preschool, pre-K, they're sponges, so you educate them early so when they go into the school environment, they have a better experience. But the term would be, if you educate, we don't have to incarcerate.
GrowSmart is one of 11 local government programs that were recognized. The program was chosen by a committee of city and county managers from among more than 70 applications. What's the next best thing to flying overseas and experiencing culture firsthand? Getting to enjoy it from the comforts of home. And that's exactly what the students in this next story got to do. It was a sea of sights and sounds as performers from China filled the Scola at Tallwood High School.
We have student performers and their faculty members from Minzu University in China.
These colorful dancers came all the way to Virginia Beach to celebrate Old Dominion University's grand opening of the Confucius Institute.
The university has received funding from China to support study abroad, language and cultural study, intercultural exchanges, and just international communications.
Since Tallwood High School is home to the Global Studies Academy, the entertainers decided to make a special stop here.
We are a Confucius classroom, and what that means is we have a special grant that allows us to have exchange programs, and we from time to time partner with Old Dominion University.
The performances represented a variety of different regions and ethnic groups in China. It also helped create more interest for Tallwood's Chinese program.
It was really an eye-opening performance. It was interesting to see all of those different ethnic groups, how they're so diverse even though it's in the same country.
The Chinese culture is something that needs to be held on to because it is something truly unique.
The performers were thrilled with the audience response.
He didn't expect the audience, the response so great, so good, exciting, and they are exceeding their expectation, and they are very excited too.
The Global Studies and World Academy is one of 5 high school academy programs. It helps students connect to the world and become global citizens. And while those students at Tallwood celebrated with our global neighbors, College Park Elementary celebrated with some cartoon heroes.
Happy Arbor Day!
Ranger Rick and Smokey the Bear stopped by to help honor the school's energy-saving efforts at this year's Arbor Day ceremony.
We're very happy to also be celebrating our 33rd year as a Tree City USA for Virginia Beach.
Mayor Sessoms was in attendance and spoke about the success of the Tree City program.
One of the reasons that we've been so successful is everyone working together to make our city more beautiful. So when we have the garden clubs, the beautification commission, and you partner with the city, we can really get some great things done. That's the power of partnership, isn't it?
For the 33rd year in a row, Virginia Beach was honored with a Tree City USA Award from the Virginia Department of Forestry.
Everyone needs to learn about trees at some point in time. Forestry is the second largest industry in Virginia behind agriculture, and the knowledge gap for people knowing that is pretty big, I think. So I think getting in schools and educating people is a first step in promoting forestry as a sustainable use of our land.
During each phase of this program, the students demonstrated that they were effective communicators. They were engaged in every phase of the learning.
Students were honored for their artwork and learned the importance of planting trees.
Virginia Beach should be involved because we care so much about our urban forests. We also care about educating our youth about the importance of trees and other plants in the environment, and we also care about making it a better place for all of our citizens to live and for our visitors to come and see.
The celebration kicked off the city's 50 Years for 50 Trees planting initiative. Throughout the year, 50 trees will be ceremoniously planted to mark the city's 50th anniversary. The first tree celebrating this milestone was planted at College Park. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, Area athletes are honored for their hard work at the Sports Jamboree. Plus, grab your dancing shoes and head to the farmers market for a boot-scootin' good time. Friday night Hoedowns are back. We'll have that and more when we return.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. Children's emotional outbursts can be challenging and often leave a parent not knowing what to do. Discover the ways to support the development of a child's ability to regulate their own emotions and cope when upset. Plan to attend CHKD's parent program, Helping Young Children Manage Emotions, being held Friday, May 10th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the CHKD Health and Surgery Center at Princess Anne in Virginia Beach. Based on Dr. Becky Bailey's Conscious Discipline model and newest book, Managing Emotional Mayhem, learn how an adult's response to emotional upset can either foster or inhibit a child's ability to develop self-regulation. Participants will also learn to recognize their own emotional triggers. The workshop is free, but parents must register online at the address on the screen. Parents, looking for a fun and meaningful way for your child to practice their reading skills? How about letting your kindergartner through 5th graders share stories with therapy dogs? Plan to attend Positive Reading with Therapy Dogs at the Myra Obendorf Central Library Saturday, May 11th from 10 to 11 a.m. Students should bring their own book or they can choose one from the library. Call 385-0150 to register. Bring the whole family to the Myra Obendorf Central Library for Game-O-Rama, an afternoon of fun and games on Saturday, May 11th, 2 to 4 p.m. Play older games on the Nintendo or newer games on the Xbox 360 with Kinect, or settle down to some good old-fashioned board games. Call 385-0150 today to register. To learn more about these activities or to see a complete calendar of events, visit the Parent Connection page of vbschools.com.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Georgine Jones. As temperatures heat up and kids are getting ready for summer break, many parents are probably planning their vacation. But before you pull out the credit card, watch out.
Hello, I'm Macy Pridgeon, Public Information Officer for the Virginia Beach Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, warning consumers to plan their vacations wisely. Misleading travel offers from scammers can turn your dream vacation into a nightmare. Here are some tips to ensure you get the carefree vacation you deserve. Use a travel company you trust. Ask around for recommendations and check the company with the Better Business Bureau. Do your research. Find out what's included in the cost and read the fine print to make sure you have planned for any additional fees. Get the details in writing. Print out booking confirmations and itinerary details. Also, keep contact information handy. Check travel warnings for your destination. The U.S. Department of State has information at the web address listed on your screen. Consider purchasing traveler's insurance. It can come in handy in case you have to cancel your trip or you become ill. Finally, watch out for deeply discounted vacation packages. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. A vacation should be about fun and relaxation, so make sure you take the right steps to get the memorable trip you desire.
This message was brought to you by the Office of the Commonwealth's Attorney, keeping citizens informed because forewarned is forearmed.
Follow your gut instincts and be skeptical when agents call with amazing deals. Remember, nothing in life is free. On the corner of Dam Neck and Princess Anne Roads sits a country market that offers local produce, unique shopping, and down-home cooking. But that's not all the farmers market has to offer.
The Virginia Beach Farmers Market first opened their doors in April 1976, and now more than 30 years later, they continue to offer some of the best produce our agricultural community has to offer. But as the sun sets on Friday nights, the market is transformed into some good old boot-scooting fun.
It's a good, clean fun. Nice place to go to. You got a place to dance. You have some good bands. And all come out here, and you know we thoroughly enjoy it. Everybody enjoys it.
Every Friday night from 7 to 10 p.m., you can tap your toes to country or bluegrass music. And of course, there's no shortage of dancing.
Dancing is good. Square dancing, clogging, twisting, line dancing. They have plenty of dancing.
The Hoedowns run from May through October and are free and open to the public.
There's not many places that you can go for free and not have to pay, and actually you can bring your own dinner if you wanted or whatever, and it's all age groups. You know, it's no alcohol allowed because we are part of the city, and so it's just a nice, friendly place to come.
Both young and old can cut a rug at the weekly family event that has been held for over a quarter of a century.
Got a lot of good memories. A lot of good memories here.
This is what it's all about. That's why the market is so important to the city of Virginia Beach, because people have a place to go on a beautiful summer evening.
Family fun, lasting memories, and a history rich in agriculture. The farmers market has it all. Reporting for VBTV, I'm Lindy Fay.
The Hoedown season is already in full swing. A different band plays each week, and the fun begins at 7 p.m. every Friday. You can check out the schedule by logging on to vbgov.com/farmersmarket. And don't forget to bring a lawn chair or blanket. With the start of the new year came one really big birthday, the city's. Yep, Virginia Beach is 50 years old. And to celebrate that golden anniversary, the city is hosting fun events every Saturday and Sunday from May 4th through October 12th. Here are a few upcoming activities. This one's for the birds. Bird watchers, that is. Stop by Pleasure House Point on Saturday, May 11th for International Bird Walk Day. The event starts at 7:30 a.m. and is free and open to the public. And if feathery fowl isn't your cup of tea, then maybe a Latin festival is more your style. On Saturday, May 18th, Red Wing Park is hosting Our Fair, a festival that celebrates the Latin culture. And keep the good times rolling by grabbing your bike and heading to the Bayside History Bike Tour. The ride is on Saturday, May 18th, and stops and starts at the Bayside Library. The city of Virginia Beach was formed back in 1963 when the resort area and Princess Anne County merged. If you're looking for even more ways to celebrate the beach's history, log on to vblivingthelife.com. Whether it's track and field, football, or field hockey, sports play a pivotal part in the school division, and some of those top athletes in the city were recently honored for their hard work. The Virginia Beach Convention Center was packed full of players, coaches, principals, and proud parents. They were all here for the 60th Annual Sports Club Jamboree.
Nick has played football at Kelm for 4 years.
The event recognizes the outstanding male and female athletes from each of the city's 11 public high schools. Leah Lott is one of those star competitors. She holds the fastest time in the nation for the 55-meter hurdles and hopes to continue her success in college.
I plan on going to East Carolina University this fall in Greensville, and I'm going to run track and major in sports management.
2013.
Wrestling champ Rylan O'Brien has excelled both academically and athletically at First Colonial High School.
I was fortunate enough to win states this year at 182. Well, I won the Beach District Tournament very handedly. I won the Eastern Region Tournament very handedly.
In all, 22 students and 4 coaches were recognized at the Jamboree.
To be part of that bunch is just very humbling all the way around. So just really proud to be here. I'm proud to be a part of them and say that, I'm a coach that works for the Virginia Beach school system. Just proud.
The Virginia Beach Sports Club was founded in 1952. Through their scholarship program, the club has awarded more than 380 scholarships totaling $55,000. And while the athletes in that last story were honored for their accomplishments, across-town volunteers and community partners were getting a great big thank you from the school division.
You are a perfect fit in helping to educate our students, and you can feel very proud.
More than 24,000 volunteers generously shared their talents with students and staff. And to thank them, the division held a community celebration at Ocean Lakes High School.
Frankly, what you do makes the difference between our schools being good schools and great schools. They are great, but they would not be if it were not for the individual and collective efforts for you.
3 citywide Volunteers of the Year were announced at the event. In addition, the division also honored its partners in education. All make a big difference in the classroom.
Our teachers, our administrators, our support employees in the schools work so hard with the kids. But there's so much more support that is provided by you, the volunteers and the partners, that really fills in the richness.
Beach students benefit from unique learning opportunities that would not be possible without the help from these volunteers. Last year alone, volunteers donated more than 434,000 hours. If you're interested in helping out, send an email or call the number listed on your screen. Spring can sometimes be a stressful time of the year for students and teachers as they prepare for SOLs. Administrators at Plaza Middle School designed an entire day where all students participated in teacher-designed remedial and enrichment classes.
Okay, so go to your class documents or class assignments. Today we hope that the students will get a chance to work together, to collaborate with their peers, to collaborate with their teachers, and then also different teachers. We hope that this will provide enrichment activities for them, and then also provide students who might need a little extra help preparing for the SOLs the opportunity to do so in a different, fun, new, engaging environment.
SOLID, or Standards of Learning Interactive Day, was the acronym for this engaging program. Teachers sense the excitement in student attitudes.
Today we hope that at Plaza the students get an engaging, interactive way to prepare for the SOLs, study for the SOLs, and also get an opportunity to just have fun and lift their spirits.
Identify the region that is along the Atlantic Ocean and Gulf of Mexico.
And what better way to reinforce what you have learned about the Everglades than a board game?
Well, really, what we're doing is a review so that we can review all that we've learned so far. Like in this class, we're reviewing the regions and the rivers and all that sort of stuff to help us with the geography part of our SOLs.
Well, we've learned a lot through the year, and it's quite hard to remember it all, but today we're just having a fun review games and things to help us remember everything and getting ready for the SOLs.
4 steps. How many of you seen this guy?
In addition to SOL preparation, students enjoyed the One Love Bully Proofing Program presented by Dr. Adolphus Brown, a graduate of Green Run High School.
And the reason we brought Dr. Brown for the bullying speech is we have been doing bullying or anti-bullying prevention all year long. We started in the beginning of the school year, and we wanted to just give them a restart and just to remember the principles of what they're supposed to do with the anti-bullying, and just to know that they can build character and that can make them successful in life through there.
So in addition to having a fun day of SOL learning, Plaza Middle, like all beach schools, take an active role in the anti-bullying program. Each school hosts seminars alerting students to keep teachers informed about inappropriate behavior. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media. We leave you tonight with one last performance from the students at Minzu University in China. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Georgine Jones, and thanks for watching.